If you are looking for the best spiralizers, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and started it based on the features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we have included options for every type of customer. So, let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Paderno Volt Cuisine 4-blade Spiralizer. If you're looking for a Spiralizer that will serve all your needs, try this one from Paderno. It has 4 different blades for cutting a variety of thickness, from as thin as angle hair to white ribbons. This model cuts the entire vegetables so there's no core removed from the center. The core-less cutting is great for vegetables that don't have an undesirable core, like carrots, beets, or young zucchini. But it's not as great for fruits with a seedy core, like apples or cucumbers that have a soft core that might not cut well. Furthermore, the thinnest angle hair blade had trouble with softer produce. Her tester notes, still the other blades cut equally well on all the produce she tested. The blades store under the Spiralizer and the entire unit folds up for storage in one compact box. This makes it a great choice for kitchens that are short on space as well. Since this is a hand crank unit, it takes a little bit of effort and a little practice to get the right rhythm to produce uniform noodles, but it's not strenuous work. This unit is dishwasher safe, but also easy to clean by hand. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Auxa Good Grapes Tabletop Spiralizer. If you want to spend a bit less, the Spiralizer from Auxa is a great choice. It includes blades for small and larger noodles as well as blade for white ribbons. When cutting, a small core of the fruit or vegetable is left uncut, which is great when it's desirable to discard the core. If that center is usable, you can still cut it with a knife or set it aside for another recipe. Our tester found the tool very easy and smooth to use, adding, "I never felt like we were having to use force to get tougher vegetables spiralized." The blades store in a separate case which attaches to the Spiralizer for storage. The blades are different bright colors for ease in telling them apart. And let's face it, it's just more fun than all white gadget. For stable cutting, this has one large suction cup on the bottom that attaches firmly to smooth countertops. This unit is dishwasher safe, but also easy to clean by hand, using a small brush to clean the blades. The number 3 position is held by Zylis Vegetable Spiralizer. If you're not sure you will love spiralizing, it makes sense to start with a modesty price tool. This one comes with the 2 blades, so you can cut either ribbons or spirals, and it's just about foolproof. Just insert the vegetables in the top and twist the pusher. The body and the pusher are both threaded, and the pusher follows the threads on the holder, so there is no need to push while turning. Our tester did one that she needed to grip the holder tightly for the pusher to engage with the threads on the holder. This design leaves a lot less uncut vegetable bits than some other Spiralizer design, and it also keeps your fingers safely away from the sharp blades during the use. For storage, the blade fits inside the Spiralizer, so you won't have loose parts to keep track of. All parts are dishwasher safe. Next at number 4, we have KitchenAid Spiralizer Plus. If you will be spiralizing large quantities of everything inside, this attachment to KitchenAid stand mixers can take most of the work out of the task. It includes 3 spiralizing blades and 3 ribbon or slicing blades in different thickness, as well as a peeling blade, so you can peel and cut produce at the same time or just peel. If that's all you need, our tester was momentarily concerned that she would make more work for herself using the peeler, but she didn't need to worry. She found that the peeled section was one long string that was simple to remove. Since it's powered by the mixer, there is not much effort required aside from putting fruits and vegetables onto the unit. When cutting, a small core of the fruit or vegetable is left uncut. The blades are dishwasher safe, so the body should be wiped down by the hand. For a slightly lower price, there is a unit that includes just 2 Spiralizer blades and 2 ribbon blades, along with the peeler. If you have already purchased the 4-blade unit, you can purchase the 2 thinnest blades separately. The Spiralizer comes in a box to help organize and store all the pieces safely. The number 5 position is held by Auxa Good Grapes Handheld Spiralizer. If you want to use spiralized vegetables as salad ingredients or as a garnish rather than making them a regular part of the main course, this little handheld spiralizer can make a quick work of a zucchini or cucumber. If you're planning on spiralizing a family's worth of duties for dinner on a regular basis, it could get a little tedious cutting that matched by hand all the time. Since it's small, this gadget stores easily. The blades are recessed into a cup-like section, and there is a handle that grips the food, so fingers can stay safely away from the blades during use, and the handle acts as a cap for the Spiralizer during storage. Keep the pieces together and the blades protected. Our tester also liked that the tool didn't leave a lot of waste behind. This has one spiralizing blade, but there are pricey versions that come with 2 or 3 blades if you want to upgrade it. It's dishwasher safe but easy to clean by hand. The number 6 position is dominated by Joyce Chen Spiral Slicer. For those kids who like to help out in the kitchen, this Spiralizer is one of the safest since the cutting mechanism is fully enclosed during operation. It also has an attached container for catching the fruit or vegetable noodles once they have been spiralized. It cuts the entire vegetable with no center cover. There are only 2 cutting options with spiralizing blades on one side of the cutting surface and a ribbon cutting blade on the opposite side of the cutting surface. It's not as versatile as other units that come with the multiple blades, but it's fine for making zoodles if that's all you are interested in, and it can be stored fully assembled. There are no loose parts to lose. Several reviewers like how easy the tool is to use and the fininess of the noodles it produces. Vegetables need to be cut to about 3.5 inches long prior to spiralizing to fit into the cutting area and position it properly for optimal cutting. And since the container isn't huge, it might need to be emptied several times if you're planning on slicing a lot of vegetables. This top can be a little fitty to attach properly, so this isn't a younger kid could use completely unsupervised. This unit is dishwasher safe but easy to wash by hand. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Bella 4-in-1 automatic electric Spiralizer and Slicer. This one's for the spiralizing pros out there who want to prep a large number of veggies with next to no effort, or for those who don't want to waste the hand strength on cranking a manual Spiralizer. Simply attach one of the 4 cutting blades and a veggie up to 6 inches long and flip the switch to on. The Bella electric Spiralizer takes up just a little more counter space than the top-rated manual Spiralizers, and weighs about 4 pounds due to the motor and stabilize the machine at about half the price of the KitchenAid Spiralizer attachments. It's also a more economical choice in the electrical Spiralizer category. For cutting blades, comes with the machine and includes a spaghetti, lightning, partisan and ribbon cutter. All of the removable parts are dishwasher safe. When the electric body on the machine must be hand washed. A small scrub brush is included to make sure you get all of the vegetable debris of the cutting mechanism, strong enough to spiralize apples, butternut squash, radishes, turnips, potatoes, and denser vegetables, as well as zucchini, pineapple, and softer produce. The number 8 position is held by Braun MKey 5064 Spiralizer Multiquick Wide. When spiralizing vegetables and quick for salads or pasta dishes, you are really only prepping produce, but also blending together a source of distressing the most feel as well. This electric Spiralizer and hand blender combination tool helps you accomplish all of that without the use of additional equipment. The handheld motor attaches to your choice of 3 Spiralizers, blades, and slices your vegetables down into a 5-cup slicer restaurant container. That same container can also be used like a food processor or blends to make smoothies or thicker sauces with one of the chopping and blending blades. If you would like to have more mobility, it also comes with a typical band builder head attachment for quickly blending together just about any dressing or liquid. With all of these options, you won't have to break out your blender or food processor to make a satisfying meal, but all of the attachments are dishwasher safe to make cleanup easier. Next at number 9, we have Kuhn Rikon Click and Curl Spiralizer set with Swiss and Julienne peelers. Kuhn Rikon is known for its super sharp and resilient peelers in both professional and home kitchens, while this cover little peeler attachment is very low-tech and limited in its versatility. It is a reliable tool to have in your kitchen for a drawer or for quick individual salads and double as your regular peeler. The set comes with one classic handheld Swiss Kuhn Rikon peeler as well as a handheld Julienne peeler. Each of the peelers comes with a small funnel-like attachment that clicks into the peeler below the blade. From there, hand twists smaller vegetables through the peeler for ribbon or noodle cuts. While the peelers claim to be dishwasher safe, it's best to hand wash them to keep the blades from running. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Brieftons 5-blade Superlizers. The Brieftons 5-blade Spiralizer is up to 3 as one of our favorite units. The major differentiating feature is the addition of one giant suction pad as opposed to the smaller suction cups. The suction pad is operated by on-off lever, which is also super easy to use and really does stay firmly in place regardless of how much force you're exerting. This is a crank operated unit with 2 handles, one on the one side for pushing the vegetables towards the blade and the crank at the rear. There are 5 blades including 4 are Julienne style blades which can make 235 or 5.5 mm cuts, and 1 is a flat slicer for creating ribbon. We love the addition of the blade caddy with the machine which can hold 2 loose blades. The other 3 are stored on the body of the unit. Blades are easy to switch out with their simple release switch. Cleanup is a breeze with all components being dishwasher safe and easy to dismantle and put back together again. The BPA-free unit is compact enough to fit in all but the tightest of storage spaces. There is not actually much not to nitpick with the Brieftons Spiralizer. It's well made, can handle either shot, round fruit like apples or super hard veggies like squash and beets. If we had to make one complaint, it would be that the blades aren't labeled. The only way to tell them apart is to refer the illustration in the instruction manual, but that can be easily remedied with a label maker or permanent marker. That's all for today. We upload tech product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.